Trish from To.iNfinityz and Art. I am going to do a piece right now on a metallic black custom mixed base. And I just wanted to say hi. This is just going to be a quick video. I'm still experimenting, and it's going to be a Dutch pour. So I'll see you soon. Hey peeps, I'm back. I am here with, like I said, my custom metallic black base. I just mixed that up with some leftover colors and then kind of went from there. I use all of my runoff paint for the most part. I'll scrape it up and I will reuse it. Why waste, right? So I am going to get myself set up. I'm not sure the colors that I'll be using today. I just flooded my canvas. I am going to do a quick torch, get all my air bubbles out because I had just mixed it. Okay, checking my sides, getting my corners. In this case, I am going to do very basic, and it's gonna be wait! You guys are pissing me off. Okay, I'm back. I picked out some of my colors here. I'm not sure the order, but I just kind of wing it. I am gonna go with a Master's Touch turquoise green, a mix of Master's Touch ocean green and cobalt blue. This is, I haven't gotten a label on it, but this is Artist Loft metallic blue. I don't have a label on this one, but I believe this is a Deco Art green. I am not positive. It might actually be a mix. And then I have one of my favorites, Master's Touch Emerald Green. Most emerald greens are really dark, but this is definitely lighter than what I've seen in like other people's videos. I love it because it definitely brings that pop to it. And then I am going to use what I have left of this Deco Art 24K Gold. As you can see, my mess. And then I am going to add a little bit on the top, some white. This is going to be, this is a mix of Flow Acrylic, Artist Loft, and mixed like a cell activator in the sense where there's not water added, but there is, I want to say 3.5 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. And the rest of my colors are done with 2-to-1 ratio. 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint, and water to consistency for my colors. I have torched my paint in, or my paint that's down right now. And I'm just kind of making sure I don't have any glumpy pieces in there. I have also made sure that my canvas is level on all sides. And I am using my very well used Flower Mini hairdryer. You can get these at Walmart. I believe they're anywhere between $26 and $32. I spent $26 on this one. And I love it because it's great for small canvases. And, I mean, even larger canvases, I really enjoy using this one. It gives great effects. Very smaller area blowouts to kind of create more of a design. So it works well for me. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay my colors very basic across. And I am going to blow up, down, keeping negative space, and see what I come up with. So give me 1 minute and we'll be ready to go. So I am going to start with a lighter color, and I want to say, I'll do emerald green. And I'm just gonna kind of, like I said, just kind of go with it. Whoops. There you go. Light on the dark, that'll help with the contrast. And then I'll do some of this turquoise green. Okay. We're going to go in with the gold now, just a little bit. I want the green to be basically the dominant. This is just to give it a little bit of a punch. Let's do some of my metallic blue. We're going to do this green mix. I know it's a deco art and it comes in the cans. I just don't have it right on hand. And they have some different names than what I'm used to, so we'll have to wait and see. And this one I'm just going to kind of just go like this with, just to get a little bit of a variation. My light ocean green cobalt blue mix. I mixed this quite a while ago. And I'll just do the same thing, just to kind of lighten it up. There. Okay. And I'm going to go one more time with my turquoise. Like I said, I do want that to be the dominant. The greens, anyway. Okay. And then we'll do some dabs of my white. Not a lot. It just gives good lace in cells. Kind of drippy drippy. As you can see, it is definitely thinner. As you see that it kind of sinks into the other paints, which is quite fine with me. Alright, now those are my colors. Let me do a quick torch. Okay. Alright. You're ready to go. I'm going to use this hairdryer. I am going to blow on the low setting. And I don't really have a crazy plan with this. I am going by inspiration of Molly Artistry. And I'm going to hold the hairdryer as she does as well, which is going like this. Typically, I would do it upside down, but that's when I want kind of a different composition, whereas this one's going to go up and down. So I'm not going to get too close. I'm going to start from up high and see what the paint does. I believe I'm going to add a little bit more paint to the outer side. I noticed with one of my other paintings that this black base gives beautiful lacing if blown over it, so I might do a little bit of that. I don't know, we'll see. I just want to have enough paint to make sure that all my paints flow nicely. I don't get any rigid edges. I don't get any mud. This is experimentation, so we will see. Get some over there. Make sure my corners. Alright. Okay. Quick torch of that. Oh, get that fly out of there. The flies love the paint. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of a tilt here because I feel like my composition is running away from me. I did make sure that my canvas is level, but that being said, it's a little wiggly. My stands are down on there, and you never know. I guess we'll find out later, right? Let me get my paper towel here. Alright, we've torched, we've laid our colors down, made sure there's no glumpy bits like that. Dog hairs. I have so many animals in my house that there's bound to be that. All through it. I love the shimmer. Oh, when I take you in for a close-up, the shimmer is gonna blow you away, hopefully, as it does me. So, alright, we are gonna get ready and blow this out. So I see right there, there's not enough paint to make this one here move because it was close to the edge. I wasn't quite prepared for that. So let me put some more on here. And then that one I'll probably just mouth blow. So give me a minute. Wipe my hands off. I might get my fat head in the way here. Give me 1 minute. All right. Yeah. I think I'm okay with this. I wanted to keep some negative space. I'm not in love with the area down here as it keeps going, but it's got some pretty effects, and I don't know if I really want to mess with it. I might... Let me see. Yeah, I'm really not in love with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blow that way and see what I can get off that side, because I really didn't want anything coming off this. I just wanted it off the side. So give me 1 minute. Oh, the cells are gorgeous, guys. I cannot wait to show you this. I'm going to blow a little bit of this off. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. And because I had already had black paint down on the edges, and most people would paint with just straight paint from the tube, the jug, whatever you're using. I didn't do that because I've noticed that this black mix, because it's got Prussian blue and black and metallics, it does cover very well. So I'm not worried about that, and I like the fact that there's black gaps in between the sides. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking here. I haven't torched it yet. I do see a glumpy bit here, so I have smaller tweezers somewhere, but because they are not in my grasp, as always, I'm going to use these very big, long ones, but I'm going to hold them down low, because if you're holding them up here and you're trying to grab it, you're going to end up shaking, you're going to end up, the tongs here are going to spread, and you're going to create lines, unless that's what you're going for, which you never know. But once I torch a little bit here, I'm hoping to get some of this other color. This is the only area that I'm not really seeing a whole lot of cells. So, and it's probably because there's thicker paint here. So let me see what I can do here. I hold my hand steady, and I hold it close, because I have shaky hands anyway, so. There, got it. And it sometimes leaves a cool design, so it's all dependent on what you're looking for. Now, I'm wondering, I might blow some of this down a little bit, because this is kind of going on its own, so. No, I'm not liking that bit. I really am not. So, here we go. This is what happens, right? I'm just going to go like this, and I'm just going to go like that. That's okay for me. I wipe my sticks so I can reuse them. I usually will have, excuse my mess, a tray here. Keep them in. Alright, now I'm going to reflood that a little bit and use what colors here, because I can already tell there's a lot. And that way I get a little bit more of a softer effect. So give me 1 minute to flood that back up. So I flooded that back out, and I retorched. Anytime you put new paint on there, you need to torch it, because otherwise what I've noticed is when you blow the colors over, instead of getting the beautiful color cells, you're going to get black. Which if you're going for that, go for it. Me, not in the sense of this one. So I'm just going to blow this down, and kind of down at like an angle here if I can get to it. So I'm going to try to do this where you can still see my fat head, which, let me know in the comments whether you like to see my fat head. But for this video, you're gonna, sorry. Okay, that's more of what I was going for. I probably won't get cells there because there's not a lot of color there, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with solid lines because I get some here, a little bit here. It got a little mucky there, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so I think we're good as far as this. I'm okay with the fact that it's fairly parallel. I'm going to blow, well, I blew this one down here, so let's... It's a hobby for a reason, right? Enjoy it. And if you want the cells to be a little bit more pronounced, you blow on the cell directly down, just gently, and then you can also move around, blow it around, okay? And that'll help expand it and keep its shape. I do longer blows if it's a bigger area and they're pretty close together, and that way it'll move many at the same time. But oh, I cannot wait to show you down here. Right here, my hands, right here, there's a cluster. I didn't torch, remember, and I did not torch yet. That is the reaction from the paint. And this black base coat has created beautiful lace and shape in those cells. So I'm going to blow down on that and try to make sure to keep that shape. Oh gosh. I love the fact that there's cells here, cells here, cells here, and then the outer way, I don't usually go for that, but a lot of that's because the paint went up over each other, which is how you create cells. Now I like some of these areas, the soft ridges, where you can see them kind of wobble. I'm okay with wobble. If this was all solid color, which, like I said, I wasn't really going for anyway, I'd want them a little bit more formed petal-like. But I'm okay with this because the cells. I'm okay with having the cells as basically the purpose of the paint. Okay, so did a quick torch up high all over, okay, just to get air bubbles, because I do know that most of these, because I shook them and the way I blew it out, there's going to be bubbles. But in order to create cells with the torch, I'll get a little closer and I'll kind of target the flame. Okay, don't get too close, you will burn it, and then you'll create glumpies, is what I call it, and it's a vicious cycle. So I'm just gonna go like this right now, just to see kind of where we're at with bubbles. Okay, I see most of the bubbles are good. Okay, so for example, let me see if I can't zoom in here. All right, so this is the area that's mostly without cells right here. Can you see that? Okay. All right. I'm just going to do a little bit from up high and just kind of come in a little bit like this. See what I can get. Oh, see, we got some white. That's another thing that I wanted. Like that. Okay. Create some pretty effects in certain areas where you want solid some places and not so much in the other. Torch where you want to have the effects that you want, right? Right there. See, I don't mind little black speckles everywhere because it helps bring the softness together. And a little bit more right there. I do want a little, there we go, a little bit more. I know there's more color in certain areas. I want them to pop. Okay, so that to me is good. All right, bring you back out here. Okay, so, sorry about that. My daughter interrupted me a little bit. I'm looking at this and I'm liking the different type of cells. These ones remind me more of almost like pearls, I guess, because you can kind of see a shadow around them. And so they pearlized a little bit there. Oh, we are all good. I am going to touch up my sides a little bit, make sure there's nice even flow. You can do this with your fingers, you can do this with a stick, you can do this as Canela Sirocco does, which is squeeze the bottle, but I just currently don't have a bottle set for this particular mix because I just mixed it, and it's been in this jug. It's a rather large amount. So I'm just going to make sure that all my edges are covered, my corners and whatnot. On the corners, I'll go like that sometimes to make sure that that's covered good enough. Go around your painting. Do not try to drag this over the top of it because, with my luck anyway, it will make a mess of my art, change everything. I know I'm showing you the boring stuff, but for those who are just starting out, I am trying to help out and kind of show you everything, every little bit. It is a process that you should enjoy, but it is a process nevertheless. So you want to make sure that you are doing that process the best you can to get the best result. There. And then I'm going to let that drip for a minute while I talk to you guys. So the piece is complete. I thought about doing some wispies. Give me a second to get down here. But I think I'm okay with it the way it is. Forgive my lights, guys. It's not easy to have decent lighting and avoid the glare. So I'm going to come from the side here and show you. Now, when I am done, after I let all that drip down, as you can see, there's spots right here. Take your finger or whatever you'd like to use and just kind of touch that up. And then you can drag. Okay. Cover that up, even though it's black and it's dried paint, you know, because acrylic paint dries pretty fast. You want to make sure that you have the best coverage. Okay. And then take a stick, a skewer, your fingers, and drag. Okay. You're going to want to do this at least 2 times, depending on how much paint you have on there. Because if you do not, it will pull this paint towards the edges on all sides. Okay, it'll pull and pull and pull and change your composition. So I'm going to do that real quick. As you can see, make sure I use paint from the table. Why waste, right? Make sure it's good and then drag, and you get these very pretty striations. I'm not sure why that's not focusing, but that's okay. Everything about this art form is beautiful, including the drippings and the leftover paints, and everything about it is gorgeous. So might as well share it. So okay, you see that bit? Probably not. Right there, right where my finger is, right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna dab it. Okay, I'm not gonna drag it or anything like that. I want to dab it to wet it down to get this paint to drip if it wants to drip, but the rest of it I'll just dab it like this. Okay, so I have full coverage in all areas. It looks, I will double check it in a minute. All right, so now for the real close-up. Oh, I hope you see that shimmer and that black. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, these areas are gorgeous. Little bits of gold, which is what I wanted. Kind of doing their own thing. Some pretty pretty lacing. Like, I don't know if you can see that right now. I'm still learning with a new camera. Bear with me, guys. Okay. That's my ultimate favorite part right there. That is the ultimate. These are the ones that I was saying that look almost kind of like pearl cells. They have a different kind of form. They've got like a bubble effect, like almost like a shadow. The multicolors are just gorgeous. That right here is one big cell. Sorry, my light's not very great. That right there is a biggin. I'm not really sure what happened, why it got so big. That's the one that I did not blow on anymore, but these other ones, oh my goodness. And the shimmer. I used two metallics, gold and metallic blue. Nothing else has the metallic. I love the definition, the contrast in here. Now this is the area I blew out. As you can tell, it's very soft, which I'm okay with. See if I can't get around here, show you some of the sides here. And you can see that white did its job with some lacing. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. I am happy with this one. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And click that notification bell if you liked my art. If you like this painting, you want to see more, let me know, okay? Oh, I gotta show you this. If you do skins, these are going to be pretty skins. Alright, peeps. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a good day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Okay, so peeps, here we have it. We have our painting that I just finished. I hope you like it. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to see more of my art. This piece I absolutely love. I'm happy with it. Let me know what you think. And thank you for joining me. Again, this is Trish from To.iNfinityz and Art. Come join me again. Thanks.